The future of midfielder Luka Modric at Real Madrid has been a topic of discussion among the club's fans and the media for several days. The 38-year-old player's contract with Real will expire at the end of this season, and there has been no official information about whether the number 10 will stay or leave on a free transfer. Speaking of the number 10 jersey of Los Blancos, let's take a look at the top 5 legends who have worn the number 10 jersey of the Royal Spanish team throughout their glorious history. Let's get started. German football legend Franz Beckenbauer once said, "If you can point out a player who has the supreme technique of Johann Cruyff, the excellent play of George Best, and the vision of Zidane, it is Michael Laudrup." Michael Laudrup is undoubtedly one of the most beloved legends among Los Blancos fans. Not because of the titles he won in the white jersey, but because he brought an elegant style of football that captivated the hearts of Bernabeu's audience. Denmark, in recent years, has had a great playmaker in Christian Eriksen, but before the current Manchester United player, there was one of the most talented players in football history, Michael Laudrup. Laudrup is one of the few players to have played for both of Spain's biggest football clubs, Barcelona and Real Madrid, and still receive love from the fans of both teams. After leaving Barcelona in the 1994 season, Laudrup joined arch-rival Real Madrid and immediately took the La Liga trophy away from Catalonia. Although he only played 62 league matches for Real, in 2002, the Danish football legend was still honored as the 12th greatest player in the history of the royal team. Laudrup troubled every defense he faced. Laudrup's dribbling ability was an art form that every real fan at the time admired. Laudrup became a dribbling artist in a completely different style, one that did not require many sprints, but was sophisticated with many basic techniques. Next was his passing ability, which is less remembered but brought many successes. Laudrup had a special skill of handling the ball perfectly regardless of the contact point on his foot or the ball. One-touch passes, cross-field passes, back heels, left-footed returns, long passes with his dominant foot. The most important thing was that this diversity made Laudrup extremely unpredictable, and that was what made it extremely difficult for defenders to face him. When Laudrup left Barcelona, Stoichkov said he was envious of the passes Ivan Zamorano received at Real Madrid. 2 short years at the Bernabeu and a La Liga title, but in the hearts of Los Blancos fans, Michael Laudrup is always considered the most talented number 10 the team has ever had. After Laudrup, Clarence Seedorf was given the number 10 jersey. Although he did not play the role of a classic number 10, the fiery and strong playing style of the Dutch legend still captivated Real Madrid fans at the time. Additionally, Clarence Seedorf's impressive goal-scoring ability was a big plus. The black pearl in the white jersey left a huge legacy for those who followed in his number 10 footsteps. After Michael Laudrup's era ended, Los Blancos had to look further to find a new number 10 to continue to captivate them. This time it was the name that had once rejected them, Clarence Seedorf, who redefined the unique image of a number 10 that Real possessed. Saying unique is because often people imagine a player wearing that symbolic jersey as someone elegant, a bit of a romantic, or at least with some artistic flair. But Seedorf was the opposite. He looked strong, decisive, and much rougher. Doubts began to surface when the kid was only 20 years old. However, the milestone of winning the Champions League at 18 was not a coincidence. Although not playing the classic number 10 role, the fiery and strong playing style of the Dutch legend still satisfied Real fans at the time. Yes, you don't need artistic plays to become a fan idol. Sometimes you just need to give your all on the field for them, and you automatically win over even the toughest critics. In his first season at Real Madrid, Seedorf scored 6 goals, helping the club win La Liga. Not stopping there, in the 1997-1998 season, Clarence Seedorf and Real Madrid won the Champions League, which was his second championship. He made the world recognize him as a football genius. It can be seen that the Dutch player wasn't just good at defensive battles, but also proved to be an impressive goal scorer. And the fans forgot the elegant image of Laudrup to replace it with a kid who didn't have the handsome looks of his predecessor but brought a very strange feeling. Strange because of the love and passion when watching a warrior live for the white jersey with all his heart. Strange also because the kid was completely changing the view of a player wearing the number 10 jersey, which usually had to play a traditional role. When Figo left Barcelona and joined Real Madrid, it was a huge shock to Spanish football. Nevertheless, the Portuguese legend shattered the criticisms and doubts with his classy performances at the Bernabeu. Figo's peak career was immortalized at Real, helping the team win numerous big and small titles. Luis Figo's number 10 jersey will forever be a symbol at the Bernabeu. When Florentino Perez declared he would bring star Luis Figo from rival Barca to the Bernabeu if elected Real Madrid president, many probably didn't believe it. But somehow Perez created the greatest escape in history. With a transfer fee, more accurately a contract release fee of 60 million euros, Figo officially became a Real Madrid player and the world's most expensive player at the time. Historically, many players have played for both Barca and Real Madrid, but Figo's betrayal always left hatred and controversy among Barca fans. No reason was accepted by Barca people, even when Figo said, "I was tricked by Real Madrid." The first blockbuster signing of President Perez ushered in the Galacticos era at Bernabeu. In his 5 years with Real Madrid, Luis Figo won 2 La Liga titles and 1 Champions League title in 2002. The Portuguese player also received the Ballon d'Or in 2000. The biggest regret for Luis Figo is not having won a title with the Portugal national team. Figo proved himself to be one of the world's best attacking players, both individually and in the colors of Real Madrid. The most memorable event during his time at Real was on November 23, 2002, when he faced Barca at Camp Nou. In the stands, Barca fans cursed Figo with words like traitor, mercenary, and scum, and threw numerous objects onto the pitch, including a pig's head. Despite this, Figo's illustrious career at Real Madrid is recorded in history, helping the team win numerous titles. Figo is regarded as one of the most successful number 10s in Real's history. If we talk about which number 10 brought the most excitement to Los Blancos fans, many would immediately picture a talented, graceful, yet effective player. The German midfielder was one of the last classic number 10s left in an era demanding more from attacking midfielders. It's unfortunate that the talent of a top player was stifled by the changing times that had no place for players like Ozil, who played by inspiration. Coach Arsene Wenger often repeated, "If you love football, you will love Ozil." The German player had a beautiful aesthetic style of play that countered the dryness of practicality. For Ozil, the pitch was like a stage where he created harmonious notes. His exceptional talent was evident early on at Schalke 04, before shining brightly at Werder Bremen in the Bundesliga. In 2009, when Germany first won the U21 European Championship, Ozil was a standout player. A year later, at the World Cup, he stepped into the limelight as Germany won bronze in South Africa. The Athletic once described the experience of watching the 1.8 mm star play. Watching Ozil at his peak is a wonderful experience. Indeed, very few players of his era could find space as well as he did. Ozil constantly adjusted his position according to his opponents. If the center backs marked him tightly, he would drop deeper. If the defensive midfielders covered him, he would push higher. Ozil always knew how to pull opponents out of position to create space and opportunities for his teammates, delivering passes that split defenses apart. Joining Real Madrid in August 2010, football fans witnessed Ozil flourish under coach Jose Mourinho. Mourinho once said, "Ozil is unique. There is no replica of him, not even close. He is the best number 10 in the world right now." The Portuguese coach even compared him to legends like Luis Figo and Zidane. During his 3 years under Mourinho, the German international played freely, often operating in the center and left wing. The team's star at the time, Cristiano Ronaldo, greatly benefited from Ozil's dreamlike passes. Ozil's outstanding performances caught the eye of Arsenal. Although the German midfielder missed out on European glory, which Real Madrid achieved 4 times in 5 seasons thereafter. He also had beautiful memories with the Gunners. Mesut Ozil officially retired from a glittering but tumultuous football career at 34, with 645 official matches at all levels, scoring 114 goals and providing 258 assists. His contributions to Real Madrid and world football will always be remembered as one of the finest midfielders of the 2010s. After Mesut Ozil's era, which started brightly but declined over time, Madrid fans witnessed the last number 10 on today's list with a completely different trajectory: Luka Modric. Leaving White Hart Lane with high expectations, he initially became the worst signing of his first season at Real Madrid. But time proved that number wasn't unsuitable for the Croatian player. Now, nearing the end of his journey at Real Madrid, the former Tottenham Hotspur player deserves the title of legend. From 2008 to 2019, 2 exceptional individuals dominated the Ballon d'Or race: Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. However, Luka Modric is a name football fans will remember as someone who broke into the competition between these 2 giants. After shining at Tottenham, Modric joined Real Madrid in the summer of 2012. Despite a less successful first season, even being labeled a failed signing by fans, Modric received support from coach Jose Mourinho, who was sacked soon after. Mourinho said, "All I need is for the Madridistas to give Modric time and be patient. He is a quality player, and Santiago Bernabeu will go crazy for the class he brings." True to Mourinho's words, a year after his departure, Luka and the Royal Club achieved the historic Decima, the 10th Champions League title. Moreover, Modric was part of the team that won 3 consecutive Champions League titles under Zidane. On the international stage, his brightest moment was leading Croatia to the 2018 World Cup final. That year, thanks to his achievements in both club and international play, Modric won the Ballon d'Or. Currently, he is 38 and will turn 39 later this year. Luka will complete his final contract year with Los Blancos and will likely leave the club this summer. Real Madrid fans will always remember the small, resilient, and diligent midfielder in the white jersey. From the corner kick he took for Ramos to equalize in the final against Atletico, to the elegant Chivella pass to Rodrigo against Man City, such moments will live on in the memories of the most loyal fans. Despite changing times, Los Blancos always possess a formidable weapon wearing the number 10 jersey, ready to shine whenever the team needs it most. And it is a blessing for those who got to watch the legends mentioned above play, even just once, as they brought special emotions to the football world. Thank you for watching this video. See you again next time on Football News Channel.